Hi everyone, welcome to page 8, and I'm sure you did very well in your revision exercise. So now we are looking at pitch. Do you remember right in the beginning I said that music notation is made up of pitch and duration? So we've looked at the duration, how long notes last for. Now we're looking at pitch, which is basically how high or low the notes are. So you can have a high note or a lower note. And how do we actually notate that on the staff? Well, we start with this, where we basically have 5 lines. Okay, so do you see that? We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 5 lines, and then we have 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And basically, the lower you are down here, the lower the sounds will be, and as you move up in terms of height on the staff, so will the pitch of the notes go up. So as an example, this would, if we're down here, it sounds there, and up it goes. Okay, so this is basically a visual representation of what our ears are hearing. Okay, sometimes all the notes don't fit onto these 5 lines in space and 4 spaces, so then you make smaller, short ledger lines, which can extend the basic stave or staff. So here you can see the bottom line is here, but what we've actually done is added an extra line at the bottom so that we can get this very important note, which is called middle C. This is called middle C because it's basically on the center of a piano, and this is middle C in the treble clef and middle C in the bass clef. We'll learn more about what those clefs mean now. So here we have our treble clef, this over there. This is basically like a very fancy cursive G, and you can see that it's circling this line over here. Okay, so you see how this circle is going around this line, and if you look along, you'll happen to see that that line is in fact a G. So this treble clef is telling you that that note is G, and its other name is the G clef. So here we go. C, D, E, F, G. And then we can move it along. A, B, C. And on it goes. So you can hear that this C over here is quite a low sound, and as we get to the G, it becomes a higher sound. Right, and it goes all the way up to a top G. You'll notice your alphabet here is basically following your general alphabet, C, D, E, F, G. Then it starts again, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So there's obviously no H in music, and it just goes round and round. The gap between 2 of the same note, so we have a C there, and we have a C there, that gap is called an octave, which is 8 notes. And if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you'll see that they are 8 apart. Alright, so now we're going to have a look at how to draw the treble clef. So what you want to do is you want to start down at the bottom here, and you follow the line around nice and carefully. You watch how your loop goes above the top line, follow it down and through. Okay, so you're given the opportunity here to practice that. There are a whole lot of treble clefs that you can copy over. Now, to actually name the notes, there are a couple of little rhymes and tricks that we can use. And as you can see, face spells out the spaces. And then for the lines, we have a really nice little rhyme, which is every good boy deserves fun. So that means that that note on that first line is an E, G, B, D, F. So if we just recap our space rhyme, we use face, and then for the lines we use every good boy deserves fun. Okay, so you can go ahead and name these notes here. That first one, of course, I'll do with you, will be a D. Let's move on. Then you have to write the notes. You need to write an F that is in a space. So you see there's an F over here, but there's also an F over there. So which one of those two is in a space? Of course, it's the first one. So we can go ahead and draw a nice semi-breve right there. And that's all you have to do. So you can go ahead and complete that page.